Here I have my brand new Lenovo Chromebook S340. I've had it less than 2 weeks, and you can see here I managed to close the lid of the laptop with my headphones in the way, and I've cracked the screen and damaged all of the display. So the color's gone, the left hand side is all damaged, and so I needed to identify a new screen. So you can see I've already removed the face here that holds the screen in place. I will show you a little bit more about how to take that on and off in a while, but I needed to do that so that I could look at the back of the screen, confirm the barcode, and identify the right exact replacement screen, which I did. So I got the barcode and I searched using the great website laptop-lcd-screen.co.uk. I ordered a brand new screen 2 days ago, and even in COVID-19 lockdown, here it is, arrived after just 2 days. So brand new screen, perfect fit. You can see if I just bring it in here, it is the exact right size to fit in with the connectors and everything in the exact right position. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to close this down and I'm going to show you how I fit the screen. So the laptop is now off, and I will gently remove the screen here. So just 1 second. So as you can see, I have now lowered the screen down, and I just need to remove this connector to disconnect the screen itself. So if I just lift this sticky tape up, okay, you can see this is where the 30 pin connector is, and we just need to separate the connector here. So I'm going to do that. I have a small screwdriver, and I am just going to, it's a flat-headed screwdriver, you can see. Try and do this one-handed while I hold the camera. So you can see here, I'm just going to push these metal clips out, and it just breaks free. It's very small, quite flimsy, so do be careful as you disconnect the screen. And you can now simply remove the screen from the laptop. What I've noticed is the new screen, here it is, does not have any of the brackets attached. So I am going to remove the brackets from the existing screen, which I've started to do. You can see here it's just a little bit of sticky tape. It's very flimsy, so it's slightly bent, but that will flatten as I put it back on. So I just need to remove the next end and then repeat the same with this side. So I'm just going to move the laptop out of the way and work on that on the flat surface. So I've just got a small standing blade, and I'm just going to gently prise, holding down the bracket which is moving underneath, prise this off. Try and do it gently so as to avoid any bending. And that is now off. I'll just try and straighten it slightly so that it's going to stay down. Okay, so you can see it's just attached by some small amount of sticky tape, double-sided tape, so I will replace that and be able to stick that onto the new screen. I will just do the same with the other side. So as you can see, I've just put some double-sided sticky tape onto the brackets, same on the other side, and to make sure I get them in the right position for the screen, I've just screwed the brackets back on to the little screws, with the little screws, so that I can make sure that the screen and the brackets are positioned correctly. So I will just peel off this double-sided sticky tape backing and show you how I fix the screen on. Okay, I've just fixed on these as I mentioned, and I've taken off this double-sided sticky tape backing. So I'm now just going to carefully position the screen into the right place and press it down. I'll press it down slightly, gently. There we go. Okay, so I'm not going to press it down too hard. What I'll do now is take the brackets off, do the little screws, just 4 screws. There we go, and this should now just lift out again. So just to get these brackets fixed on properly, lay it down. I can use this to protect the screen, and I'm just going to gently press these back down. Okay, there we are. Okay, they're back on. And now the last piece before we fix it all back up is to reconnect this little wire. So here we have this. You just line it up gently. If I can do this, so line it up and just slightly pressing this, holding the screen in a firm position. Just slide it on together, and then just double check everything is pressed in correctly. I'll stick the tape back down, hold it in position, and get the screen back up in the right place. Okay. Screw all these back in. Okay, and then if we give it a quick test. I just need to put the charger in. So the screen is back on now, and I'm just going to turn the laptop on. There we go, and what we have there is a fully functioning screen. Bring that into view so you can see. There we go, all of the screen in the bottom left hand corner are now perfectly fine. So there's just a few things left to do to tidy this all up. So I'm going to shut this down again. Okay, and so nice job here is to peel off the protective screen. Okay, and now we just have to stick in the covering. So we just need to make sure that the covering is lined up into the right place. Okay, if we have a look here in all the corners, it's all nicely aligned. This camera thing is in the right place. So now we just start at the bottom and we just gently clip it in. You just hear that clip in, there you go. Go all along the bottom. So clip this in. Okay, there we go. nice and flush now. And then just up the sides, left hand side, and the left hand side. And then along the top. And there we go. It is all nicely fitted back in, good as new. And just to let you know how to disconnect the actual casing there. So just, you get a nice flat edge, and you can use something a little bit wider than this. I didn't have anything, but you see on some of the other YouTube videos, people use it slightly wider tool. So you just need to try and get slightly underneath where the thing is, and you just gently prise. I am not going to do it again now because I don't want to overly do the connections, but you just gently prise it away and then just work your way along very slowly. Don't force it. It will just, the little plastic clips will just come away one by one, and you'll have a nice loose screen. Thanks for watching.